How are you?
Good, thanks.
We'll start with Marco and then we'll throw Chase in.
That's right. You're good.
All good?
Coach, pretty impressive after that. I think you called the time out after about 5 minutes, and then from then on it was like pretty much one way. Sort of what's that traffic?
Okay. Good. Played a good game. Kept them to 71 points, which is good. That's our baseline. It's nice to have everyone back. Even with minutes restrictions and finding rhythm and stuff, it's good to have all of our guys. It gives us another gear to push on, and it gives us another punch off the bench. And yeah, pleased, but on to the next one.
What did you say to them at that time out? It was like 14-7 and they had that quick start. Sorry, bad question.
Nah, it's okay.
Good words.
Told them I love them and that they're great at basketball and everything will be okay.
What'd you make of them? I mean, like obviously they won 3 in a row going into this match. Were you a bit sort of worried, or you knew that you sort of had the class that could sort of take care of them?
I'm always worried. Every game in the NBL is a tough game. In our situation with games coming, it's always kind of hard to know what kind of energy and juice you're going to get. Incorporating new guys after injuries is tough. Well, they played well last 3 games. Tyler Johnson's been playing fantastic. Obviously, injuries are a big factor of the NBL season. They come into a game without Kadi and without Krebs. They're missing their point guard. They're missing a very impactful player. It's tough for them. And we felt it on us in the last month and a half, and yeah, it's the way it felt this time.
And the way the draw is, you back here next week, is that right?
We are. Yeah. I mean, we are, but until then we have 2 more games. So we play Melbourne United in 24 hours or 48 hours. That's the game we care about now. Happy to come back for some sun in Brisbane later.
Nice. Pushing for that, sort of top 2 spot.
We're pushing to win the next game. If that's enough to make it to the top 2, it would be fantastic. If it's enough to make it to 3 or 4 and make the playoffs, it would be fantastic. For us to play basketball in February in meaningful games and compete is everything we want to do. So we're really looking forward to finishing the job, and hopefully we get a shot.
Chris, jump in.
I'll start with Barry. How good was it to get back out on the floor? How good was it to be able to have an impact? And also, how good was it to see the team play so well?
I mean, it's great to see the guys playing well. I mean, just coming out with the win is big time for us. And just for me, I mean, I'm still happy, man. I'm just glad I was out there playing basketball. To be honest, man, I miss it. Being out there with the guys, competing, just playing for real. I was excited for sure.
Even when you've been out the last couple of weeks, you've been with the team on the bench, and you've been really involved. You've been there to support. You've been there to do whatever you can to help the team. Can you just talk about why you've bought into this team so much, and how much you're enjoying being part of this Breakers team?
I mean, well, I love these guys, man, and we really have a family atmosphere over here in New Zealand. And I mean, I'm just trying to do everything I can to help us win. If I can't be out there on the court, I'm trying to do everything I can on the bench, giving pointers I see, or just energy. If we don't have energy, just trying to be loud, trying to be vocal. And so that time that I was out, I was definitely just trying to do everything I could, obviously, aside from playing, to impact the game.
It's another difficult, I guess, turnaround for the team to get back to play on Saturday and head back from Brisbane. But what are you expecting on Saturday at home, Barry, and how big of a game is it against a team that just needs to win like Melbourne does as well?
I mean, it's a super big game, man. They beat us twice, and so we need to come ready to battle for sure. They're trying to win every game. We're trying to win every game, and so it's definitely going to be a good game. But I mean, we're looking forward to it. We've been in this situation before, playing a game and then traveling and then playing again. So fully confident in our guys that we're going to come out there and just be us.
Modi, I hope I don't jinx things again by asking this, because I did last time when you had your full squad available. But how good is it to have the full squad, and how good was it to be able to blend Isaiah and Barry back into the group tonight?
It's terrible. I prefer it when I don't have everyone and there's less pressure and there's less challenges in rotation, and it sucks to have everyone back. So here goes your jinx.
No, let's hope that fixes it for next time. What are you expecting now on Saturday? And it's another challenging turnaround, and there's no point in talking about it, I guess, because you just have to deal with it. But Melbourne will probably be there waiting for you before you get back home. But it's a massive game, and how much? I mean, what are you expecting? How much are you looking forward to it?
We're ready.
Perfect. Thanks, guys.
Fraser?
Yep. Hi, Modi. And just a question on your away from home form. What do you put that down to? Why do you think your team's so successful away from New Zealand? You guys have the best record on the road this year so far.
Thinking, man.
Come on, man.
I don't just say stuff.
Road
I
dogs.
think. Okay. What?
Love.
Road dogs, love.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay, I might just ask one away from tonight's game as well. There's been a lot of commentary about Kansas' decision with Pride round. Do you think the reaction that's come from it has kind of confirmed why the round is needed in the first place?
I'm proud to be part of an organization that is willing to put a subject like this in the front. I don't think that the fact that there is a discussion that comes from it is a problem. I actually think it's the whole goal. It's okay that this is a controversial topic, and it's okay that there needs to be a discussion about it. This is where growth and change come from. And I'm proud of the NBL to being one of the vehicles to facilitate this change and growth in our society.
Cool. Thanks, Coach.
Cheers.
Other questions?
Yeah. Hey, Modi, Mark, Hinton here.
Really missed you.
Yeah, missed you too. Sorry, I had to take holidays. Hey, listen, a pretty balanced effort from you guys. 3 in double figures scoring, but another 4, I think, on 9 points. How satisfying is that, and how much of a statement is that about you as a team that you're not, necessarily 1 or 2 guys carrying you guys?
Yeah, it's a good thing. When we have everyone, then you have a lot of guys who can do a lot of things, and sharing the love is great. And in any given day, another breaker can step up, and that's fantastic.
Barry, just one for you. Listen, I know how much of a competitor you are. I know how much you love to be out there, leading your team and driving what's happening for your team. You've now had 2 kind of periods where you've had to battle injury. Can you just talk to how tough that is for you, and how, I guess, what you do to refocus and come back, I guess, just as effective off the injury?
I mean, it's definitely, it's just a mental thing. I think coming back from injury, it's always tough. I think mentally. I mean, luckily for me, I had my physio and Emily as well, Jono and Emily that looked after me.
SNC. Emily's the SNC.
I know what to say. I
know. SNC.
Love.
Say it. SNC.
SNC. I had my physio, Jono, and I had my SNC, Emily, looking after me. That time I was out, and we were able to put together a plan to get me back healthy as soon as possible. And yeah, man, I'm just so grateful to be back playing for real.
Barry, just appreciate 15 and 10, and you're breathing down Ken's neck, the second spot. You're going to be somewhere in the mix. Do you feel like this group, healthy, could challenge for a title?
I mean, for sure, man. I think that we're definitely put together to compete for a championship. But right now, it's one game at a time. We got to finish out the regular season and just continue to stay focused, not look too far ahead, and yeah, man, just take it one game at a time.
Good answer,
Cool,
baby.
man.
I'm really good with
Bodie,
this.
just
Good
to
shit,
let you
man.
go.
Good shit.
I really do.
Good shit.
For all the balance and everything, Gerald's, you know, kind of stepping up for you guys and for one reason or another taking a lead role. You know, can you just speak to, I guess, kind of the maturity, the readiness in his game to kind of beat the player he's had to be for you the last few weeks?
It's the player he has to be for us always. But you always ask me about specific players. A second ago, you said it was a balanced effort. So why now you need to ask me about a specific player? Everybody who stepped on the floor today played the right way. Everybody competed. When we play the right way, Jarrell is a magnifier of all the good things that we do. And we all love him and appreciate him for this.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Any other questions?
Oh.